Hello everybody, good early morning, Rose here. Today I'm reacting to Foodie Beauty's live stream, which she just completed, called Listening to the Audio Exposing Natter and Deedee. So Foodie Beauty, in this live stream, she listens to the audio of the phone call or conversation that Deedee had with somebody, discussing the threesome situation that happened between Deedee, Natter, and Chantal. Chantal's doing this live stream and acting like she's hearing this audio for the first time, but I seriously doubt this is her first time listening to it. I think she listened to it off YouTube or off live stream, and she just decided to turn this into content for a live stream. That's what I believe. And I'm going to forewarn everybody. I'm going to get spicy. Okay? It's just going to happen for a few reasons. One, because it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I just completed a reaction to her last video and she's on another one. Two, because I got a bit of a headache. So that's making me cranky. That's just how it is. And also, she says some things in this live stream that really I'm not too happy with. So I'm just forewarning everybody. You're going to get spicy Rose this morning, at least for this react video. We're going to get spicy. It's just going to happen. So here's Foodie. So Foodie did that live stream what I reacted to, where she was saying, I'm going to go to the cops, Natter. Right? She said that. But then as soon as she did the live stream, she dirty deleted, which is something that she's done before. There was another live stream that she titled, I'm going to go to your probation officer, and directly after completing it, she dirty deleted that one. So why delete those live streams, Foodie? Unless you have no intention of going, you just want to get his attention for whatever reason. Do I think she's going to go to the cops? No. Honestly, no. Maybe she's afraid if she goes to the cops, she'll end up being arrested. I think she's doing a lot of this for attention, to get his attention. I don't think things are truly over between her and Natter. They're just playing it up for the camera. That's just my feeling on it. So the last react I posted for you guys, the one that I jumped on real quick, I'm glad I jumped on it then and didn't wait till she was done, because she got rid of it. And then she did this one. So Foodie, how are you going to go to therapy and go to the cops in Montreal if you're up till wee hours in the morning? You're not even getting a good night's sleep. Yeah, it's just, and you know it's not going to happen. You're not going to therapy and you're not going to the cops. But you're going to play act on camera like you are for what? The sake of drama and views? I guess so. So let's play this reaction from Miss Foodie Beauty.
I'm going to go to bed, wake up, and go to the fucking police station.
No, you ain't.
Fucking, okay, let's see.
You know what, Foodie? You threatened that before. You did that whole live stream where you made a big to-do about, I'm going to go to your probation officer, yada, yada, yada. You never went. You're all talk and no action. But I can also say the same thing about Natter. How many times did he threaten about, oh, I'm going to get a protective order or something against you. I'm going to get a peace bond against Foodie. Never happened. They're all talk and no action. Ain't nobody got the balls to pull the trigger. I wish somebody would. I wish somebody would do something to stop this whole ridiculous circus. I'm sick of it. I told you I was cranky. Doggone it. I want Foodie to go to bed. I'd be in bed right now, but my head hurts. So I can't sleep. But she don't have that problem. She can go to bed. She just don't want to.
Can you guys hear it? Wait.
Back to my show if you want.
Ugh, I hate her voice. Can you
Then why are you listening?
hear this? I hate her
I look at
voice.
him and he's like, you know, like I don't mind or whatever. Do you think, Dee? And I'm like,
Whatever you think, Deedees.
like,
He wanted to see me,
okay,
bitch.
do you know that she went to the that's something weird. She ended up going to the police station.
He wanted the charges
She did that,
dropped,
right? She did that. She gave the statements and all that.
Shut the fuck up. You're going down.
You know what? That's what I feel when all three of you are talking. Shut the F up. That's the thought in my head. Shut the F up. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Every time one of you three idiots gets on live. Shut up. Just shut up.
Anyway,
are going
I had
down.
to gone to Pennington's to like this clothes store because I had to buy underwear for my mom or whatever.
For you.
And when I came back, we said like she's gonna come and she's gonna pick up the clothes she wants because I don't know too much and I don't know. I said, okay, whatever, I guess, whatever. Okay, you know, now they're
Okay, you know, now
but okay, right? So I come back from the store. And
all I have to say, so help me God, if this pisses me off, Natter, you're fucked. You're fucked even more than you're fucked.
She's sitting on the bed, and I'm like, okay, hey, you know, and Natter was like, he was like lying down, stressed out, this and that, you know, and so I'm just trying. I don't like uncomfortableness. I'm like, just talking.
No, but you insert yourself into an uncomfortable situation pretty fine. Polar bear.
Pile of clothes downstairs.
That's all, folks.
You guys want, I can drive you back to Montreal.
No.
You know what, Chantal? If you're going to do a react video, learn how to do it right. You play something, you shut off that person's audio, and then you say whatever that you got to say, and then continue with the audio. But talking over the person, nobody can hear what's being said.
I didn't say that.
You know, it's like kind of like what I'm doing right now.
I looked at Natter and I was like,
they're making it sound like I was like, oh please, I want to drive you to Montreal. I don't think so. They were fishing around.
Well, why not? They will save money and, you know, I need her to be on my side. And I'm like,
oh, nice. I need for her to be on my side. Coercion. Intimidation of a witness. Intimidation.
Well, what were you doing offering them a ride to Montreal? These people that you hate. Why were you offering a ride in the first place, ma'am? Why would you do that? Oh, let me guess, because you wanted to spend time with Natter. Anything to spend time with Natter. Even going so far as to agree to a threesome. Which, this is the interesting part. This threesome thing happened not just once, but 3 times. If it had been just the one time, okay, that's bad. You didn't want to do it, but 3? It happened more than once? Yeah, that looks pretty strange.
He wasn't supposed to be with me here. Criminal activity.
But she's still thinking me and Natter were just friends. You know,
just friends, really. Natter, did you hear that? Your fucking bitch just admitted you're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar the whole fucking time. You piece of shit. I looked at you and said, am I doing this all for nothing? Because I'm not fucking looking for an apartment for a cheating, lying, abusive piece of shit for nothing.
Okay, stop right there, Chantal. Way, way, way before the threesome thing happened. Way before, like way, way back in the day when you two were talking. He was exposed as being on dating sites, having profiles on dating sites. And you knew about it. And you also knew about him talking to other women on his phone. And still, that wasn't enough for you. Still, it wasn't enough. Like so much stuff was revealed to you. None of that mattered because you wanted to hang on to him. So what is this attitude these days of, I'm just now finding out about it? Girl, you've been known. You just didn't care. Everybody told you what a dangerous person he was. And where other people would look at this person and go, this is a dangerous man, I need to get away, it turns you on to be around a dangerous man because you like the idea of catting around with a bad boy and you thought of yourself as a bad girl. You've always had this thing about anything that you're not supposed to do. You know, you look at that, you like to think of yourself as a rebel without a cause. You know, you'll take it to the extreme. Somebody tells you not to do something, you'll do it just to spite. It turns you on to be around a guy that was volatile, had a temper, was a bad boy, was dangerous. It gave you a big kick to think that you were around somebody that could explode at any minute. You like to play around with dangerous things. I guess you're a bit of a thrill seeker. Well, play around with dangerous things. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Yes. You wait till tomorrow, you fucking.
You ain't gonna go.
You wait.
So then
You wait. You wait.
You know, Montreal, yeah, there's good stuff place. So I'm in my head, like, drive us to Montreal, you know, okay, you wanna, you know, come, we'll pick up something, come back here, eat, and you'll go home, you know, and then that's it. Like, and she's supposed to go to Cuba and all that stuff, right? So in the car, he's like, we picked up, I know it was good someplace, whatever, we picked up subs, and I'm like, okay. And then right before we got to my house, he's like, oh, we need some wine. And I'm like, wine, okay, if you want, okay. So I paid for the stuff and all that. I'm like, oh, Chantal, okay, it was nice to drive us and all. Okay,
Yeah, I offered to pay, and you said
and then
no.
you wanted wine. So I'm like, okay, I'll let you.
He didn't offer to pay for anything.
Literally.
Fuck, she's 400 pounds? Bitch, do I need to bring up the pictures of you? Do I need to? Do I need to? Bitch? Guys. Who would you rather fuck? 400 pounds and everything. Her, gray sardine, fucking 48-year-old, frumpy.
You know, Chantal is a morbidly obese woman, very extreme morbidly obese, and Deedee is on the bigger side as well. I don't know how much Deedee weighs, and I would say Chantal weighs somewhere in the neighborhood of 400, 450, maybe even 500. It's hard to tell because she is fairly short. Chantal is about 5 feet tall, and I'm 5'4". And if you are short, even a little bit of weight looks like a lot more just because you are short. But considering Chantal's diet, I would say she's somewhere in the neighborhood of 450 pounds. But here's Chantal, who's a bigger lady, shaming somebody else who's bigger. You know, she's fat shaming. But then again, she shames people for age, looks, the whole 9 yards. But she takes offense to somebody saying that she's 400 pounds, which I think that's interesting because she probably is 400 pounds. She likes to tell people, I'm 330 pounds. No, you're not, Chantal. You're about 400, 450. Get on a scale and prove me wrong. A real working scale, not one that you manipulate or you play around with or is broken. A real scale. Be honest about yourself.
Ass? Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's just see. Oh, Deedee, you're so beautiful. Let's just turn down the fucking thing on here. No, let's do this. 400 pounds? Bitch, what do you think you weigh? You have size 13 feet.
What does foot size have to do with weight?
People literally think you're trans and you're gonna come for me?
Excuse me. If somebody is trans, that's no reason to insult them. I don't know if Deedee is trans. That's none of my business. And it doesn't matter. People are people, whether they're straight, bi, queer, gender fluid. If she's trans, she's trans. If she's not, she's not. But I don't like that tone, Chantal. I don't like it at all. You know, bringing the whole trans thing into the conversation and putting it in a very insulting way. I don't like that at all.
Nothing wrong with being trans if you're trans.
Oh, now you say that.
All right, what else here? Look at this disgusting. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at your hands. You're gonna fucking laugh at me? Are you for real? Another thing. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh yeah. Jeez, you're so gorgeous, doo-doo. Fuck. You're so skinny too. Where's that fucking thing of her looking like a turkey? Jeez, I don't know. Well, I'm really fucking jealous of how you look.
So, Chantal, question. You hate these people, you hate Deedee, you hate Natter, and yet you've got pictures of both of them on your phone? Like saved in your photos that you can just randomly pull up whenever? I'm sorry, that's just creepy. There are people in the world that I don't like, but I don't keep pictures of them on my phone. That's just weird.
Really jealous. Really jealous. Oh, geez, I don't know. Yay. I'm not done.
Now, how many pictures of them do you have on your phone? Like, what, do you just go through and find unflattering screenshots or whatnot, and you save those to laugh at or cry over? I mean, I don't understand.
You fucking
Talk about being obsessed.
bitch. Oh, was that her? I thought that was her. Well, of course you're not in Google. You're not relevant.
How many pictures do you have on your phone that you're scrolling that much?
Jesus Christ. What the fuck was I missing here? Are you fucking kidding me? I'll show you the Turk guy right now. And you tell me.
You know, Chantal likes to paint this picture that she's done with Natter. But it was never, ever a situation where she got her life together, she improved herself, and then she woke up one day and said, you know what? I'm done here. I can do so much better. My life is different, and this person doesn't belong in my new life. That didn't happen. She didn't walk away from Natter. Natter just doesn't want to see her, or at least that's the picture that Natter, Deedee, and Chantal want us to believe. Like I said, I don't believe it's really over. I don't believe it. I think this is the new drama arc to keep the money flowing between both all the channels. And now Deedee has her channel, and tonight Natter was promoting it. So Deedee might be doing something on her channel as well at some point. She's already got quite a few subscribers for whatever reason. So just think about that. The fact that Chantal started off on her main channel, and then she brought Natter in, helped him create his channel, did some stuff over there. And so they flip-flop between going back and forth on each other on YouTube for the purpose of views and money. And now here's Deedee, and she's got a channel, and you never know, she might be doing content one of these days. And if so, that means more money flowing in on her end. So it just seems like Chantal started off doing things by herself, But now more and more people are being added to the story to keep the drama going, including all these different people that were just walk-on actors that were part of the Chantal story for a minute, but then they got pushed out. You know, they've started doing stuff on their channels like S Jam and Jessica Messica and it just other people and Roman. You know, everybody's becoming a reaction channel these days.
Who's better? You tell me who's better. So, this bitch has the fucking nerve to call me 400 pounds when she also weighs 400 pounds and she's 6'5", has size 13 feet, hands the size of Natter's fucking whole body. And you're gonna come for me? Really? And you're gonna come for me? Okay, let's keep listening to the audio. Let's keep listening.
Yes, please.
At least I don't look like I just drank 5 bottles of wine every day. Hi, Natter. Ew.
Chantal, have you seen yourself when you get greened out, like how you look, how you sound? I really wish you would watch some of the live streams that you dirty delete where you're so greened out you can barely speak and you look tore up from the floor up. Seriously, you should take a look at yourself. You don't look good when you look like that.
Go fucking apply to be in a horror movie, okay? Thank you.
Can't even. And I said, okay, I'll go to get out of the store. I said, go get wine, come back. Come back here. A bit, not much, because whatever.
Because
And
whatever.
I'm like, do you guys want wine? Yes, okay. Start drinking. Chantal was like, non-stop. Didn't even ask. Went into my fridge whenever she wanted.
You said I can't. You're such a liar. She even lies about that. Yeah, I was very hammered. Yes, very hammered. You admit. So here, okay. You admit here. You admit here. What's the timestamp? Let me write this down. Bitch, you're going down. So I hope you enjoy it. I have Zoom meetings today.
You know, I question the timing of her wrath. I really question the timing of her wrath. Because if y'all remember, if y'all think back to the last time she went to the police, when did it occur? It was directly after Deedee having spent a significant time with Natter at the trap house, and she wouldn't leave. She was there for what, about a month or so? And the longer she stayed, the more incensed and the more enraged and the more unhinged Chantal became. And it reached a boiling point where Chantal just couldn't take it anymore, and she went to the cops. Not because of the wrongs done to her, because she wanted Deedee away from Natter. And maybe that was her way of trying to scare Deedee away and make her go home. And isn't it something that Deedee and Natter came forward and they said, yes, we are dating. And suddenly Chantal wants to go to the cops again. Is it a coincidence? Somehow I don't think so.
I'll show you what this 400-pound woman can do.
Yes, please. Show us what you can do.
340. Admitting very drunk.
He said, oh, one day, Chantal didn't eat the pussy. Chantal didn't eat pussy one day. I told you about Chantal. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
I don't know, Natter.
So,
I don't know. You told me that she was the one saying this. You are disgusting. You are fucking disgusting. And you're gonna rot and burn for this.
You're right. He is disgusting. He is disgusting. I agree with you, Chantal. He's very disgusting. But this disgusting person, after this incident happened, this disgusting person, how many times did you run back and forth to be with this disgusting person? Renting out motel rooms, so the two of you could spend time together. That expensive hotel room that you rented for a few days. You did all that for this disgusting person, this person that you claim put you through that trauma. Running back and forth to Montreal for this disgusting person. You did that. You did all of that, and probably more.
Just watch. You don't believe me? Just watch. When I say I fuck you, I mean it.
He pulls me aside and he's like, "Okay,
Yeah, we'll
shower,
see.
go down, something sexy." I'm like, "Maybe she-
We'll
she-
see.
I'm like,
We'll see where these threats are going to go. Like I said, all three of them, they're all talk. They all threaten each other verbally, but nothing ever comes of it. Nobody goes to the cops. Nobody puts their foot down and says enough is enough. They just talk about it, but nothing ever gets done. You know, like when she did this live stream, it was what, 4 or 5 in the morning, her time? I'm not exactly sure because I'm in a different time zone than Chantal, but it's early in the morning. She should be in bed. She's up, raging about Natter.
"Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, you know.
She's gonna eat.
So I was drinking and we're smoking up. I was smoked up, but I just needed like just to kind of like deal with the situation. I'm just trying to like, what the fuck is going on, you know? And he has a way about him. Well, you know that. So I take a shower and then he's like, "Now put on something sexy, go in the bedroom, put a blindfold on."
Who the fuck are you, Natter? Like, who are you?
And
You're nothing but a fucking
so
lie.
then she comes, she's drunk, well, tipsy, very tipsy. Comes in the room.
She's drunk. 4:33. Actually, he shoved me into your fucking fat, ugly twat. Okay.
She's
Now, here's where it gets confusing. Chantal has changed her story about this incident more than once. She has said that he pushed her into the bedroom, and then she changed her story later, and she said, the only part that I didn't like was watching Deedee and Natter together. That's what she said. So the story has changed more than once. Which version is the version that's true? And if he pushed you into the room or tried to coerce you to be in the room, what you should have done is leave, Chantal. Should have left. I know you were drunk. You could have gone and sat in your car. You didn't have to stay there. You certainly didn't have to do what he wanted you to do. You could have said no. And honestly, you should have said no. Because here's somebody urging you to do something of an intimate nature that clearly you did not want to do, and Deedee didn't want you to do. I'm not sticking up for her because I've heard the audio. Neither one of you wanted to do what was done. Natter wanted it though. He was trying to bring you two together in a very intimate way, and neither one of you wanted it.
starts eating me out.
Gross.
I think like, you know, but then he starts eating me out after her, and then she freaks out. She freaked out because I guess she thought, you know, because he was in his own state, right? He was in a state. So then she's,
You know, when Deedee's saying that Natter was in a state, I don't know what she means by that. That's probably a code word for him being effed up on drugs. She just doesn't want to say it. Oh, he's in a state. State of what? Is he on drugs? Just say he's on drugs.
freaked
was
out,
in a
and they're
state.
fighting with each other, and I'm trying to calm down the situation. I'm like, okay, calm down, guys. Let's just like, you know.
Because he's a liar. That's why we're fighting. He's a fucking piece of shit.
And I calmed down the situation, and the entire night, the whole night, was just him trying to get us again to have like threesome and stuff. But she was pissed. She was pissed because she's like, you know, fuck you, Deedee. I know you're fucking sleeping with her. I know
And you
you're
swore on
having
your
her."
mom right there. You
And I'm
swore
like,
on your
"No,
mom.
why?"
And this is why she's sick. Because of you.
Okay, back off, Chantal. You can't say that. You cannot say that the reason why her mom is sick is because of what happened between all three of you. I don't know Deedee's mom. But I think that family members should be left out of the situation, don't you? Like family off limits, kids off limits. You know, it's just an unspoken rule. If you got a problem with somebody, you got a problem with them. There's no need to go after family members.
Because you're a piece of shit.
Whatever, you know, trying to like fucking calm this down all night long. He's trying to, and I had to see my mom today. Like I had to go see my mom today, and that was supposed to be my brother today. It was planned. It was planned.
And he doesn't give a fuck about you. He doesn't give a fuck about anybody but himself. He fucked me in your bed. Oh yeah, and he fucked you after. So what? Because you pay his
And I'm
rent.
sorry, hold on a second. I think that's messed up. I really think that's messed up. So let's recap for a moment. So this horrible threesome situation happened that neither woman wanted. And yet, after it was over, the next day, Chantal's going to have sex with Nader in Deedees' bed. Does that even sound right to anybody? That sounds really weird, doesn't it? It sounds very, very strange. How someone can go through something traumatic of having an intimate occasion that really wasn't so intimate with two other people, something that, because it's really not something they wanted, that they feel a certain kind of way about it. And the very next morning, the very next day, you're going to turn around and you're going to have sex with one of those people. I mean, what do you say to something like that? I'm going to go to somebody's house, I'm going to get drunk, and be pressured into something I don't want to do. And the very next day, I'm going to have sex with the guy who basically pushed me into a situation I wanted nothing to do with. Does that sound right to anybody? Because it sounds completely wrong to me. You know, I would have thought the natural response is you had this horrible thing happen to you and you just want to go home and get away from the person who pushed you into it in the first place.
He saw her. He saw him eating me out. She got sick.
No. I got sick after I ate you out. He went back in, saw it.
But because, and then he's like, okay, and then she goes,
because you're disgusting.
She's sick. She just threw up. You know, like
what's that?
Up. And I'm like,
6'11". He's still fucking bugging. Go eat her pussy. Did I not tell you guys he fucking bugs all the time? Pushes all the fucking time to do shit you don't want to do? There we go.
Well, then what? If you know this about him, why were you continuing to go back? If he's that kind of a person that he doesn't take no for an answer, that he just wants what he wants, why continue to go back when you have a choice to stay away? And he makes you sexually uncomfortable. And you know there's a high chance that he's going to try to put you in situations you don't want to be a part of.
No. She's playing a game. She wants this. She wants you know, she wants you.
She wants you. She's playing a game. 616 coercion. Sexual coercion of a drunk person. Keep going.
I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking crazy. You know?
Sexual coercion of a drunk person.
So the entire night she's going from the bed.
This night was fucking, this is what fucking made me fucking livid in Cuba. This is what made me mental in Cuba. This night.
Then I hear him, then he's like, come back in the bed. So the three of us in the bed. Then he's like, trying like, you know, try to eat her out, like trying to eat her. I'm like, she's not feeling well. She keeps saying she's sick, you know? But then she's giggling with him. And so the entire night, then the morning comes. Like not sleeping, you know, just back and forth. Like
usual for you. That's why you look like shit.
So then 10 o'clock comes around, and I'm like, okay,
baby skin, something you'll never have. You neither, Nader. Nosferatu.
And Chantal didn't want to leave. She's like, I want to leave. I want to go. I should go home, but I'll come back. I'm just gonna go check on my cats.
Go check on my cats. So who's saying I don't fucking care about my cats? Yeah, he did.
You know what?
Didn't want me to leave.
Shut up, Chantal, for a minute. I do. I say you don't care about your cats. I'm saying it. As someone that I care about mine, I'm saying it to you. I'm saying it because you don't care. I mean, sitting there and not changing a litter box for 3 months. There you go. Not changing the litter box so those babies have a place to do their business. Giving them a teaspoon of moist food. You think that's enough? Not having enough food when they want to eat, to the point where Sam fights BBJ for the food. He pushes her out of the way for more food. And I've had multiple cats in my house before, and none of them ever fought for food. You want to know why? Because there was always enough. BBJ needs to go to the vet for oral surgery because there's something wrong, I guess, with her teeth. That was months ago. Have you taken her? No. The last time you took BBJ to the vet, what happened? The vet had to clip her claws because her claws were growing up under her foot pads. Neglect. You don't brush your cats. They're long-haired cats. They need to be brushed. They get mats in their fur. What's your solution to that? Shaving them rather than brushing them? Neglect. Your house is dirty and disgusting to the point where they can't even run around. There's filth everywhere. Neglect. So please don't sit there and say to the audience, oh, I don't care for my cats. No, you don't. You really, really don't. They're just props for your show. Oh, look at my cats. Aren't they beautiful? Yes, they're beautiful animals. Unfortunately, they're not well cared for. So I'm telling you, you don't care for your cats. You just use them as props to get more attention for yourself.
Sorry, wait, what did she say? No, he didn't want me to leave. Is she saying I didn't want to go?
Back and forth, like stupidity. And I'm
He
like,
hid my phone at her house too.
And I'm like, okay, now we have to get ready. We have to listen to my mom. Are you crazy? I can't go in the state and this. And Chantal didn't want to leave. She's like, I want to leave.
He didn't. You're so full of shit. He didn't want to go see your mom, bitch.
Have a couple hours sleep. I'll come back now. Don't worry. Like she thinks like because all this happened, that they're back together again. You know?
Are you for real?
I'm like,
so he's lying to both of us. That's what happened. Now I get it. Now I get it. Now I get it.
Yeah, of course he's lying to both of you. You silly fool. Of course he's going to lie to both of you. Because he wants the best of both worlds. He wants one woman around to have the condo that he can live in rent free. He wants another to pay for everything, and that's you. That was basically your role in everything, was to be the pay pig and pay for everything, which you did. You know, if he can hold on to both of you and get more of what he wants, why wouldn't he? He's a grifter. He's a scammer. But everybody was telling you that for months. You just didn't want to listen. You even justified it. How many live streams did you do, Chantal, where you're saying, what's wrong with being a sugar mama? Yeah, I pay for everything. You were so proud of yourself for paying for everything. You'll take a wrong and you'll justify it in your head somewhere to make it seem right, rather than look at it and say, this is wrong and nothing can make it right.
Thanks for the confirmation. That's all I needed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Like when I.
It's really sad that day one you told me you're not a fucking liar and I have to find out the truth from this fucking bullshit source because you're a piece of crap. And by the way, in case you didn't know, May Anderson has another video up. There's another woman accusing you of sexual assault, and I'll get on that in a minute because I think I know who it is.
I'm like, so you're gonna. So he's like, I can't.
And how would you know who this person is? How would you be privy to that information, Chantal?
Your mom, again, you know, and then just kind of cuddling with Chantal while I'm getting ready to go see my mom.
I will make it my mission to help destroy you. Legally, fairly, don't worry.
In the bed. So I go up to him and I'm like, listen, if you disrespect my mom, you know, that's not, it doesn't work for me. You know, she's waiting. My brother's coming there too because he wants to meet you. Like my mother's waiting. She wants to meet you. It's been planned all week.
How cute! You think you're playing house with a fucking con? How cute!
And how cute you wanted to play house with a con. You were over there apartment shopping. So what are you talking about? You were in his live stream saying, I got the dress. You know, you were looking for wedding dresses on Torrid, and you bought yourself your own engagement ring, the Jafar ring. We remember that. And you were in his chat saying, claim me. You wanted him to claim you. So a lot of things that you ridiculed Deedee for, you're also guilty of. I mean, you went so far as to buy your own ring. You were talking about wedding dresses, and you were going to him so desperate to be in a relationship with this man. You called him your boyfriend. When the two of you only semi-dated for like a week out of this entire year, you were still trying to call him your boyfriend. And we're in a relationship, and that's my man. You wanted to lay claim to him so badly that you put on all the airs of being in a relationship, using the titles and the ring, buying your own ring, and all of that crap.
You know, come give me a kiss and give me a hug and tell me I do respect you. No, I said, did you choose? You think I'm gonna go?
No, he didn't do that. I was there.
And I know you're gonna be here alone, Chantal. You're just gonna fuck your brains out while I'm at my mother's with your.
Yep, that's what happened. All over your bed, all over.
Anyway.
And again, I just think that's weird that you have a sexual occasion that turns ugly because 2 of the 3 people don't want it to happen. They're not okay with it. It happens anyway. And the very next day, you're having sex with one of the 3 people that was the one pushing for something to happen. So that looks weird to me. That looks very, very strange. That you had this traumatic occasion that you say has messed you up mentally, but the very next day you have sex with the person who put that in play. Very strange indeed, Chantal. It just doesn't smell right. Like something's off about that.
He didn't say, he's like, oh, don't do that, it's okay. You know, I got ready. I had to go. My mom's waiting for me. Like, I'm not gonna just, I have to, you know. So I go to my mom. Then I get all these messages from Chantal, voice messages. Oh, I'm sorry what happened last night. And she was driving all the way on her way home already. I was at my mom's for like 2 hours. And she's like, I'm on my way home, telling he's a fucking asshole, da 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 da. I know you guys were fucking. I know what happened yesterday. It's gonna be a secret between us. And thank you for everything you did, but he's a fucking ass. And when you left, he called you a fucking bitch anyway. I just want you to know that. And tell Nana to listen to all the messages that I sent him, you know. So I'm at my mom's. I'm like, okay. I come home. She's gone. Obviously, he's sleeping. Then he's like, obviously, come here. And I'm like, I'm cleaning the house. The house is a mess because, like, you know, wine.
Trying to smooth it over, like the real man you are. You have to fuck her now to make up for it, right?
I'm like, no, I want to clean my house. Fuck, you know.
Yeah, right. You were doing it.
Oh, for me, and he starts, you know,
Well, Chantal, to be fair, he did the same thing to you. Like, you know, you would get mad at him and he would sweet talk you and do whatever he had to do just to keep you around, to keep the money flowing. So he applied the same tactics to you as well. He knew exactly what to say. He knew exactly what to do to keep you paying the money. You know, you were his cow and he knew how to milk you and to keep the milk flowing.
I'm like, okay. Then he gets mad at me. Then he makes up with me, you know. He's like, you know, are we going to sign a contract? And, you know,
are we going to sign a contract? The exact same shit he did to me. So what he does, this loser, I don't know how you feel good about having this guy in your house. Bitch, he said this same shit, the same verbatim shit to me just when you were with your mom. Are you going to sign a contract? I need to get out of here. I can't stand living here. Just when you were visiting your fucking mother, whose life you swore on to protect this loser. I love that for you. I love that for you.
You know what? And I'm going to pop off right now. This was the part that really pissed me off. The whole this really made me angry because here's this fake ass Dom Natter running around pretending to be a Dom, and he's not one, talking about the Dom subcontract, wanting various females to sign contracts. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate how these three idiots, they're running around play acting the whole Dom sub thing when they have no idea about the lifestyle, nor, like I said, they don't care to learn. I hope that anybody on YouTube that hears about this stuff, they don't look at the Dom sub thing as being a harmful, toxic thing, and it is not. And I was in a few chat rooms tonight, and people were making jokes about the DS contract thing. You know, like they're making jokes about that. Are you going to have me sign a contract? It's sickening. Absolutely sickening. So Natter's over there playing acting at being a Dom. And he's not. He probably watched a few adult movies and decided that right then and there that he was a Dom. Running around, collaring people, having people sign contracts. I think the only reason why he wants to put on the title of Dom is because he thinks it gives him license to control, manipulate, hurt, and abuse others. That's not what the lifestyle's about. That definitely isn't. I say that with all certainty as someone who has knowledge of that lifestyle, and I've known some people in it. What goes on that lifestyle is the complete opposite. Chantal's over there saying that she wanted to be claimed. She kept begging for Natter to claim her. That's another DS term, being claimed. To the point where this right here, she's wearing this necklace. And I've heard tonight that she said that it was her grandmother's. I don't believe that. I don't believe it was her grandma's. Because she had the other heart necklace, and if I remember correctly, she broke it. She got mad at Natter and she broke it, and she replaced it with this necklace. And it doesn't look like something that grandma would own that she would pass on to Chantal. I think she broke her original necklace and then she got another one to replace it, but she's still wearing it. She's still wearing it. In my eyes, she's still wanting to be claimed by Natter, or maybe she still is claimed by Natter behind the scenes. I'm not quite sure. But all three of these knuckleheads play acting at being Doms and subs, and they have no idea what the lifestyle's about. For anyone who's interested, a little information for the sake of education. The Dom subcontract, it's not something that you can go to jail for if you break the terms. I mean, you can end the contract anytime you want. It's just simply an outline of what's expected from the Dom and the sub, like who does what. It's not something that you can, be taken to civil court for. And as far as the collar system, and there is a system. There's different collars, they mean different things, and they are the equivalent of, say, wedding rings. They're like levels of commitment. And I'm sure Chantal, Natter, and Deedee, they know nothing about that. Nothing. They know nothing about the different types of collars and what they mean. Nothing. They're just running around, play acting out there, 50 Shades of Grey, fucked up fantasies and painting the whole BDSM lifestyle in a bad light, in a very bad light. Anybody curious about that lifestyle, I urge you to go to different websites and all that if you're curious. Educate yourselves. Don't look at these three and say this is what the lifestyle is about, because it's not. It absolutely is not. It isn't. Natter is not a real dom. He cares nothing about getting to know the people that he makes into it. He wants to make into subs. He cares nothing for them as people. He's just all about control, manipulation, and abuse. And that's not what a real dom is.
Yeah, but he's like, you know, and
he didn't say that you're my number one. He didn't say. Did you hear her? How fucking desperate she is. Then he makes up with me.
You know. He's like, you know, are we gonna sign a contract? And you know, you're my bitch. And you know, you're my enemy. You know, you're my number one. You know, not number one, like whatever. But he's like, you know.
So why do you say that then?
He's like, don't ever do that again. Don't talk like that again.
Don't talk like that again.
Here's what she said. And then I said, Farrell, she sent you a bunch of messages. She sent him like 12 messages, voice messages. Hi, you fucking asshole. I know that you, it's a Deedee. I can see you ate her out, and I can tell you're naked in front of her, and she's naked in front of you. You've obviously been fucking, and you're not telling her, you know, and she's pissed. And she did say yesterday she was going to rent a hotel room in Montreal for tonight and tomorrow. She said that. She said that yesterday. She wasn't sure she's going to Cuba. She's not sure. She's not sure, you know. Anyway, so that's it. So when I got home, and then we listened to the messages that she sent him, and she's cursing him out, but in a way where you can tell she's cursing him out, but still loves him, still wants to. You're an asshole. You're a fucking asshole. I know you're. And I was ready to come. I swear this weekend I was going to tell you I want to find a partner with you and this and that, and you know.
What you're doing now, you fucking blubbering
so
idiot.
And then he's like, come here, and then hug me, and he goes.
Yeah, and that's another thing. To this traumatic experience with Chantal, the threesome happened, and yet she was planning on getting an apartment with this dude. She was looking around for an apartment with the two of them. Imagine that. Somebody has been through a not nice sexual experience, and yet they want to get an apartment with a person who made that happen.
Of course, we fought, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you're, you know.
There you go. You're a biggest piece of shit liar ever. Because the last time I saw you, I'm so glad I didn't sign. I'm so glad I didn't sign anything. Oh my God. Oh my God. So I would have gotten this asshole an apartment. Can we just, everyone put a fucking round. Everyone put a round of applause. Do it. A round of applause for this fucking bullshit. Because you know what? Oh my God. Mm-hmm.
We're going to sign a contract together, and you know that, and then don't ever do that again, and I'm your dom, you know that, and then that's all.
Sick fuck. Lying sick fuck. That's what you are. Liar.
You know, because I was mad. I'm like, you're disrespecting my mother. And then he's like, how dare you say that I'm disrespecting her? You know, I respect her. And I'm like,
you're disrespecting. You disrespect. Are you fucking serious?
His mother wasn't feeling well, and he's not in the mood.
You liked your mother for him.
Like
you're a loser.
You know? So I lied to my mother, and my mother said, can I make him a little video? So my mother fucking, you know, says like, hi, Nader, I'm sorry I didn't meet you. I'm really sorry about your mom. I had to lie, and I'm like fucking almost bawling the fact that I had to lie. And she like wants to make a little video for him to say like, don't worry, and you know, I'll meet you soon. And anyway, so that's it. So I come home, and that's it. So we fucked twice. Then Chantal writes a message like, I know you still have stuff in my car. She left, I guess.
You're such a liar.
A suitcase left in
You
the car.
will. Oh man, you're such a liar.
She didn't bring everything in last night. So she's like, I can come tonight on my way to Ricardo's, Jose, whatever, this fucking guy on OnlyFans is a girl's motherfucker or something like that. I'm going to see him to fuck him, so if you want me to drop off the stuff, yeah, I could do it. I'm like, what do you want me to say? And he's like, tell her she should come. Because you obviously wanted the stuff.
Mm-hmm, Deedee.
That's what
he wanted. All right, because you don't have a brain.
Like, you just want the stuff.
Just like I didn't. He just wants his stuff, yeah.
So
Mm.
she messages at 8 o'clock, and she's like, "Okay, I'm leaving in an hour, and you can come outside and pick up the stuff, and I'm done forever." That's what she wrote. Pick up the thing, and I'm done forever. So we're lying on my couch, we're cuddling.
Cuddling? Really?
Whatever.
So you have a whole ass fucking relationship with this bitch going on while I'm fucking stressing trying to get you an apartment. You're done. You're fucking done. Done. You wait. You wait.
Ooh, you see that emotional response from Chantal? Boy, she just went off when she found out that they were cuddling. You know, notice that when Deedee said that they had sex twice, she didn't flinch. But the moment Deedee said, "Oh, we were cuddling," she just lost it. Lost it. Boy, that really struck a nerve with her. Oh, you were cuddling? Oh, who do you think you are cuddling? So Deedee said that they had sex twice. Nothing. Oh, but you're going to do something that's affectionate with Deedee? Maybe something that you've never done with me? Oh, that's just too much. That's just way too much.
Wait.
I'm like, okay,
Yep.
just get stuff, come back.
Puts on his jacket, gets in the car, acts like he's my fucking boyfriend of the year. Are you fucking kidding me? I cannot believe it. I cannot fucking believe it.
Yeah, he's a player. And he was playing both of you. And he's still playing both of you. You're both stupid. And I'll put dimes to donuts in the fact that if somebody else came into the picture that had a nicer home and more money, he'd dump Deedee too. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. You know, Natter is always looking for the bigger, better deal. Not making himself a big deal, not doing for himself. He's always looking to jump onto the next lily pad that's bigger and better than the last one.
Yeah, because you are
So
a
I'm in the
pile of shit,
bathroom,
dude.
and then the
How fitting.
I'm thinking she's
Doo-doo
coming
has
over to
diarrhea.
her. No, she's back. She brings her in here. I'm like, and she's like, I know I'm your brother, the last person you want to see. She's fucking mentally fucked up, right? I know I'm your brother, the last person.
I'm mentally fucked up?
Right now.
Bitch, we just heard an audio of you pleading for your life and you're fucking lying to your mother and swearing on your mother's life.
Well, you know what? Deedee's not wrong. You are mentally screwed up, Chantal. I mean, listen, you are mentally screwed up. You got issues. You've got obsessions. You've got addictions. You are mentally screwed up. And you need therapy and you need help and you're not going to get it. And until you do, you're going to stay mentally screwed up. So she's not wrong saying that.
Like, for this fucking loser. Like, you're so fucking stupid. You fucking almost lost your job for this loser. Oh my god.
You know what I'm fucking crazy? When I'm mad, I think.
And you almost lost your channel because of this loser. How about that?
Good days, and I'm like, okay. She sits there. She sits on my couch. She's smoking a joint. I her smokes a joint. I didn't take any. I didn't want. Like, no, you know. And then she's like, okay, well, I'm renting a hotel room. I gotta go. It's like 11 o'clock now, and I gotta go. I have to rent a hotel room. I'm like, oh, which hotel? Oh, it's downtown. It's called Mobile in Montreal. I'm like, oh yeah, I know that one. And she's like, yeah, it's my birthday tomorrow because tomorrow's the birthday. Now is the birthday. It's Monday. So I said, okay, well, happy birthday. We're watching the end.
I get it now. I fucking get it now.
And then she's like, so I gotta go because I gotta go rent the hotel room, right? So now what you do is you want to pick it up. You want to get the suitcase now, or do you want? Because he left the suitcase and he brought her in. I'm like, it's 10. I gotta call you back.
Lovely. I'm going to the police station. I'm actually emailing the detective with everything. Absolutely. Yep. He even.
So are you going to the police station or are you just emailing somebody? Because that's two different things.
Said if there's anything else. No, that's the one before the old one. So this is basically, I always wondered, like, because the rest of that night, that's not the time we went to the Hotel Monville. The Hotel Monville was another time. He ended up coming out. This was the time that he tried to come to the hotel with me. And Deedee, fucking desperate loser of court number fucking one. I'm gonna be desperate loser too. She's desperate loser one.
No, you were the first one. She came after you. So you were desperate loser number one, and she was number two. You were desperate loser number one, and she was thirst bucket number two.
He fucking tried leaving to the hotel and she called, what about my feeling? Are you fucking fuck? Oh, you're so fucking over. I swear to God, you will fucking pay for what you did to me. Absolutely. And for everybody you fucked over. And I was wondering why he was so like in the car. He was trying to make it seem like they were just friends the whole time.
Of course he was. Chantal, listen. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. I mean, shoot, girl. You're on YouTube. You're making all that money. The guy doesn't have a job. He's not making the kind of money that he wishes he would. Here's a simple truth. If Natter had all kinds of money, he wouldn't be dealing with either one of you. If Natter had a ton of money to himself, he wouldn't be dealing with you or Deedee. He's dealing with you and Deedee because he doesn't have anything. And he doesn't want to go out and work for it. You know, he wants to take the lazy, easy way out. Just grift women all over the place out of whatever he can get out of them and just drift through life. But here's the sad thing. I don't know if he fancies himself as a dom or some lover boy or some playboy or something. He thinks he's the king. All people get older. All people get older. And the older you get, even if you're a player, the harder it becomes to throw game around like that. And how old is he? He's what, in his 40s? How much longer does he have throwing game around like that, grifting women out of money? How much time has he got? Like what, till he's 50 or something? You know, he's a player. And he hasn't set himself up to where he can keep on playing the game much longer. He didn't even play the game right. He didn't even get money out of you and fix himself up to where he could attract better targets. You know, he didn't get, nice business suits or, improve his appearance, fix his teeth and all that to where he could go into a rich socialite party and pass as just somebody that belongs there. Because all the money that he got from you, he spent on drugs. So he has to grift whoever he can. Right now, it's you and Deedee. But if he's a player, his time playing this scam game, this shell game between women, eventually it's going to end one way or the other. Whether it's going to jail, and then he can't play no more, or if he doesn't go to jail, at some point, nobody's going to be interested in him. Nobody.
The whole time. So this evidence that you're a fucking liar, like for real? Oh my God, I cannot. You treat me like this and then you have the fucking nerve to fucking degrade me more online and make it look like, am I insane or what? Yes, I'm insane because of you and you're gonna pay. Ew, he's disgusting. They're both disgusting. Where is everybody? What the fuck? Cheeseburger. No, Sam. Come on. Because I didn't want to repeat what I went through with Paul, with Christian, with every other fucking piece of shit.
Who?
So, am I seeing the Turk? Well, he messaged me earlier. He was not supposed to be with me. His own girlfriend is actually confirming. And yes, if I need to, I could probably fucking find the original somehow, pay somebody for it, and prove it. So don't even fucking go there. You are so fucked. You are so fucked. Any hole will do. Instead of treating one woman right, you treat women like shit, test your little waters, leave your little shit stain around, and the one woman, who fucking is stupid enough to really fall for it, you anchor it in and abuse her over and over. Love that for you, Deedee. Sorry, but I don't have any fucking sympathy for you. You're also a 400-pound fucking lard ass bitch. Are you fucking serious? This bitch calls me fat. For real? And raiding your fridge for what? Eggs? Oh, don't worry, your precious wine. Please, this bitch is like, relieves her. She's gonna know it. Yeah. I mean, he was already talking about doing OnlyFans content with other women. He doesn't give a fuck about her. He doesn't give a fuck about anyone. And anyway, he's no prize. Like, why am I, like, I have to remember, like, dude, he's no prize. He is a soul-sucking vampire.
Well, so are you. You are too. You're a soul-sucking, energy-sucking vampire. I can confirm that as a reactor. Your content is draining. It's exhausting. And a lot of people are getting very burnt out on all of it. And yet, you and Natter and Deedee, you're all continuing this ridiculous game. And one thing that you're not understanding is that the success of your game depends on how interested people are to pay attention. If people start losing interest, well, then the game is no longer successful, is it?
Who's about to go to prison. So apparently there's another person who is coming forward about like sexual assault. Oh, have a Pepsi. Then they complain when you actually have a Pepsi. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. No, no, no. That's not gonna be me. I know you think I'm desperate and fat and bald, but this fat, bald, beautiful bitch will never put up with a man who fucking does that shit. I honestly,
Anybody believe that? Anybody believe that if Natter called her right now and said, I want you back, that she wouldn't go back? Because I think so. I mean, she won't stop talking about him. She won't stop thinking about him. She's focusing on him every day. She'd go back. She would. This is not a situation where she walked away from him and she had the option to stay. This is not a situation where Natter wanted to hold on to her and begged her to stay. And she walked anyway. If she's away from Natter, it's because he's done with her. That makes a difference.
I was stupid. I was very stupid because for the longest time I believed through right now in my life. I'm sorry I'm not fucking putting on hats and dancing for you. Fuck. Like, I'm a human being. I'm a fucking human being who just went through, you just heard what I went through, and you're asking me to stop talking about it? Fuck you. Like, what the fuck is your problem? Screw you. I don't care. A very trusting person, and he took advantage of that. Well, obviously, so is she, but she knew, like, this whole time it was like he was being two-faced with me. How is that attractive to you? You don't think he's doing the same thing to you that he's doing to me? Really? Long overdue. Gene was blocked. Plain, like, these people want to come in my channel and tell me what to talk about after being through a fucking year-long bullshit. Like, I'm just listening to this now, and you come in here and go, are you going to talk about anything else? Like, fuck you. Don't tune in to my stream then. Like, I literally, the stream title says, they don't know what the fuck you have been through. Gene, go suck balls, bro. You don't know what the fuck I've been through exactly. Who I'm more mad at? Me. Me for not seeing it and fucking allowing a.
Okay, so everything she's about to say, we've already heard it. You know, we've already heard it. And I was just letting know by a friend of mine that Miss Chantal she's not going to sleep. She's actively posting on her community post even now. So Chantal was talking about going to the police, and she's not doing it. So hold on a second. Let me just post this on the other page where you guys can see it. One moment, please. So there's Foodie's community page. Okay. So this was done 26 minutes ago. And she's, I guess, thinking about bricking the iPad. And I think that she did this community post. It really wasn't for anybody in her community. It had to do with Natter. She posted this so he would see it. It was kind of a way of her threatening him, like, here I am, I'm angry at you. I'm going to the cops tomorrow, and I'm also going to brick your iPad where you cannot use it. Do I think she did this to get his attention? Oh, yeah. So that he would call her. Here's another post making fun of Natter. Here's another one. This was done 29 minutes ago, saying, wow, Doodoo, this is a great song choice you sent me. Fits my situation perfectly. Love that for you. I had to lose the loser to love myself. Very prophetic of you. Grow up. You are 48. So it's funny how she makes fun of Deedee, saying like she's old, and yet Deedee is only, let's see, what, 10 years older than Chantal? She's 38. So she's not much older than you, Chantal. But you're making her sound ancient. This was done 2 hours ago. Montreal police, here I come. Love that for you. So she's been very, very busy this morning on the community posts. Like Chantal, what are you taking that you have all this energy? Seriously, like, when do you sleep? Could you please go to bed so us reactors can go to bed, get some sleep too? Because I got to tell you, Crack Olympics, it's exhausting. You know, all you do is turn on your camera and start talking, but we got to keep up with your crazy self. Anyway, so that's it for this reaction. I think she's done for the night. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to go ahead and post this. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you again, and take care. Bye-bye.